welcome to AnjuliTV. I'm Anjuli Velazquez. So, some new shows premiered last week, but I was really behind on TV, so I didn't film a new AnjuliTV episode, but I did put together that little bloopers reel of my silliness that goes on between takes. Most exciting thing about TV this week, The Vampire Diaries is back, which is quite exciting. I do have to say, however, that I am not a fan of these Got Wood and Catch VD promos that the CW has been running for The Vampire Diaries. Seriously? How old are you? I didn't watch the show the first season because it's on the CW, and I used to think that the CW was like the WB back in my day, so I thought it was only geared towards teens. But this show is so much better than that. Amazing writing, brilliant acting. Why ruin it with these stupid ads? I mean, come on. Oh yeah, MPS, whoever is in charge of the social media of the Vampire Diaries, you guys need to start putting up the show and video extras the next day, meaning on Fridays. And it needs to be in HD, 720p at least. If you notice other big channels, that's what they do. You know, see how ABC handles uploading new videos online. And yes, I realize that my videos here haven't been filmed in HD yet, but I did just get an HD camera. But I'm working on the lighting issues before I can actually film it and edit it to where it looks right. So anyways, the new shows that I watched over the last couple of weeks were Being Human, Harry's Law, and Perfect Couples. Also returning to my TV were American Idol and Hot in Cleveland. Yes, I am an American Idol fan for a few years now, and I gotta say, I absolutely love Jennifer Lopez and Steven Tyler. So I'm really excited about this season. I don't really like all these audition episodes. I like it better once we get to the real show. And I watched Hot in Cleveland last summer when it premiered on TV Land, and it was really funny. So I am super excited about it being back. Being Human. Wow, I really like this show so far. I love vampires, werewolves, ghosts, witches, pretty much any kind of supernatural storyline, so it really wasn't surprising that I would like this show. Aiden and Josh are struggling with their demons, one being a vampire and one being a werewolf. They want to be normal, which obviously is not an easy task. I like that they both are already who they are, meaning we aren't introduced to them as humans and then they turn into the vampire and the werewolf. I also like that they're already friends. They work together as nurses in a hospital, and then they decide to become roommates. And in comes Sally the ghost. She died there in the house that Aiden and Josh just moved into and is unable to actually leave the house. So essentially, they're this nice little supernatural family in the three of them. Aiden doesn't want to hurt people, and when we meet him, he was on a date and then ends up killing her because he couldn't control his bloodlust. We end the premiere with Josh's sister locking herself in the chamber with him when he's about to turn into a werewolf. And he's going to kill her if she doesn't get out. And then, in There Goes the Neighborhood Part 2, Aiden finally hears his phone ringing and listens to the message that Josh left, and he makes it over to him and saves his sister just in time. We also learned in this episode that Bishop turned Rebecca, the girl that Aiden killed, into a vampire. I feel confident saying that I love this show. Very excited to see the next episode. I also watched Harry's Law. I don't have much to say about this show. It's okay, you know, entertaining, but it's not like I need to watch this show every week. I only watched the pilot, and I didn't watch the episode this week. I'm not a huge lawyer show fan. I do like and watch The Defenders, and I'll watch reruns of Law & Order every now and then, but they're not my favorite. So if I had nothing else to watch at that time, then I probably would watch it every week. But two of my favorite shows are on Monday nights at 10 o'clock, Castle and Hawaii Five-0, and they're not getting bumped. I really like Kathy Bates and Brittany Snow, and I also like Nathan Cordry from Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, which was a great, great show. It would probably be a show that I would watch every week if I had nothing on my DVR, if I was bored, or I wasn't rewatching old favorites and reviewing them. If you're a fan of law shows, then I'd tell you to give it a shot, but if you're not, then you're really not missing that much. Perfect Couples is the next show I watched, and I'm not sure about this show yet. It's a romantic comedy about 3 couples, one normal one over-the-top, passionate, fight all the time one, and the other one who claims to be like relationship gurus, i.e. the perfect ones. I think it's hard to judge a show by just one episode or really 2 episodes now. I mean, it was mildly funny. Trying a bit too hard, maybe. I like the concept. I'm a big romantic comedy fan, and I want to like it, but we'll just have to see. I'll give it a few more episodes. I will say that I laughed more times in the second episode, but it's still just okay. I think I'm just watching it because it comes on after Community.